School, Book Number 2. Miss Cuddy is Nutty. New York Times bestselling author Dan Gutman. Picture by Jim Palett. Chapter 4. Boats. I didn't even know you could buy your own TV station. But I guess with $1 million, you can buy just about anything. I would agree that my idea was genius and that I should get a Nobel Prize. That's a prize they give out to people who don't have banks. Almost everybody agreed. And knowing Andrea had on her mean face, she was mad because I came up with a great idea and she didn't. Mr. Cooper wrote down my idea and sent it to the office at the end of the day. Just before the dismissal, Mr. Cloth made an announcement over the loudspeaker. Well, we had a lot of great suggestions for what we should do with the $1 million, he said, but I could only pick one, so here is my decision. We are going to start our own elementary school TV station. The winner is Mr. Cooper Cloth. Everybody started screaming and yelling and screaming and shrieking and hooting and hollering and generally freaking out. Outside school next morning, we were all excited. Some men wearing an overall were carrying giant cameras, computers, lights, and TV into the school. Somebody said that every class was going to get its own flat-screen TV. Then I got to class. One of those overall guys were mounting TV on the wall. That when we hear Mrs. Patty Books on the loudspeaker. Today is Wednesday, she said. Blah 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 blah. Sunny and breezy outside. Blah 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 blah. Today lunch will be hot dog. Blah 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 blah. We have a birthday karaoke for in first grade. Blah blah blah. She went on and on for 100 minutes. What a snooze fest! Nobody was listening, but after we passed the allegiance, Mrs. Patty said something that caught our attention. Today will be my last day making the morning announcement, she said. Starting tomorrow, the announcement will be made over the new elementary school TV station. Yay! We all shout. Okay, said Mr. Cooper. Turn to page 23 in your math. He didn't get a chance to finish his sentence because you never believe who ran through the door at that moment. Nobody! You can run through the door. Door made of wood, but you never believe who ran through the doorway. It was a lady with dark hair, big eyes. My name is Miss Cuddy, she said. To what do you owe the pleasure of your company, Miss Cuddy? Asked Mr. Cooper. That's grown-up talk for what are you doing here? Mr. Cloth hired me, help the class start your TV station, Miss Cuddy said. I'm a digital media art teacher. I never heard of digital media art, but we were all glad she was here because none of us knew anything about camera and lights and microphone, and besides, we will miss math. This TV station is going to be awesome, said Miss Cuddy. Every class in the school will able to watch the morning announcement, and people all over town will be able to turn in too. So your parents will see you on TV. Cool, we all said. Now, which one of you is AJ? Asked Mrs. Cuddy. Everybody looked at me. For our first week on the air, you're going to be the anchor, said Miss Cuddy. The anchor? I asked. Does that mean I get thrown off a boat? No, said Miss Cuddy. That means you get to read the morning announcement on TV. How come I'll get to be the anchor? whined Andrea. I would make a great anchor. You would not, I said. Would too, said Andrea. Not too. We went back and forth like that for a while. The TV station was AJ's idea, said Mr. Cooper. That's why he gets to be the anchor. I stuck my tongue out at Andrea. Na na na, boo boo, aha. I'm going to be the best anchor in the history of the anchors, I announced. Well, let's not go overboard, AJ, said Mr. Cooper. Why is everybody always talking about being thrown out of the boat? Miss Cuddy took us to the conference room where salesmen with over were hammering and sewing and building the scenery for our morning announcement. There was a flat screen TV on the wall. The conference room was starting to look like a real TV studio. Miss Cuddy told us that somebody would have to operate the camera. Michael volunteered. Alexia asked if she could be the director. Anna said she would write the script. The person in charge of the lights is choreographer, and Ryan got that job. Nell said he would handle the microphone, props, and other stuff. Amy said she would take care of makeup. Miss Cuddy showed us how to work on the equipment. Tomorrow morning, she said, we're going to make history. Chapter 5. Making History. We got to school early the next day, so we could be ready to the morning announcement. The conference room looked just like a real TV studio. Miss Cuddy gave me a fancy jacket and tie to wear so I would look like an uncommon. Michael, Ryan, and Neil ran around making sure the equipment was working, and I handed me the script she had written. 2 minutes to airtime, shouted Alexia, our director. Miss Cuddy got us all around. Okay, this is it, guys, she said. Our first broadcast. Are you ready to make history? Yeah, we laughed. I can't hear you, said Miss Cuddy. Yeah, we laughed. I sat behind the desk and just a minute. Emily ran over and stuck some furry brush in my face. Hey, knock it off, I told her. I need to part your nose, she said. It's shiny. I don't care, I said. Leave my nose alone. Get out of here. Emily started crying and ran out of the conference room. What a crybaby. 1 minute, said Alexia. There was electricity in the air. Well, not really. If there were electricity in the air, we would get electrocuted. As I stared at the camera, I felt myself starting to sweat. Every kid in the school will be watching me. My parents will be watching at home. A bunch of strangers will be watching too. Why had I agreed to do this? I wish we had spent $1 million on pizza and ice cream and candy. I want to run away to Antarctica and go live with penguins. Are you nervous, AJ? asked Miss Cuddy. Yeah, I said. I think I might throw up. Good, she laughed. That means you're excited. Remember to speak slowly and clearly. 3, 2, 1, said Alexia. A little red light lit up top of the camera. I took a deep breath. Action, said Alexia. My name is AJ, and here are the morning announcements for elementary school, I said. Today is Thursday. The weather outside is cloudy and cold. Today, lunch was the chicken nuggets. We have one birthday. Rocco Garcia, in 1st grade, turned 10-year-old today. Please stand for the pledge of the allegiance. Outside the conference room, I could hear a lot of kids reciting the pledge. Thank you, I said when they were done. This is AJ signing off. Have a great Thursday. And cut. Shut Alexia. The red light on the top of the camera went off. Everyone started clapping. Nice job, AJ, said Miss Cuddy. You nailed, dude, said Michael. Then the most amazing thing in the history of the world happened. Miss Cuddy went to turn off the TV, but she might have pushed the wrong button. Because she changed the channel instead, some girl was on the screen. She was sitting at a desk in front of a microphone, and she was wearing a funny fat fake nose and glasses. "This is Morgan Brookbank," she said, "and this has been morning announcement from Dirk's school." "What?" "Dirk's school is on the outer side of the town. We all call it Dirk's school." "One last thing before I sign off," Morgan Brookbank said. "We want to give a special thank you, Mrs. Eleanor Banshee, who donated money for us to start our TV station." "What? Mrs. Mander gave them $1 million too?" said Andrea. "That's not fair," said Neil. "I said she only gave the money to our school," said Alexia. Alvaro was upset, but one person was more upset than anyone else: Miss Cuddy. Chapter 6. More Ice Bowl. Miss Cuddy was staring at the TV with her mouth open. She didn't say anything, but I could tell she was really angry. She made both of her hands into fists, and it looked like her eyes were on fire. "Those dirty rodents," she was mumbling to herself. Started shouting, "How dare they start a TV station at their school the same day we start a TV station? This is horrible. I won't stand for it." She was really freaking out. I thought she was going to start something. I had never seen a grown-up get so mad that when Mr. Cutts' boy came over the loudspeaker. "Great job with the morning announcement, kid," he said. "I was watching in my office. Terrific, AJ, and I just heard that 54 people in town were watching you at home." "How many people were watching their school morning announcement?" asked Miss Cuddy. 60, said Mr. Cutts. "No!" shouted Mrs. Cuddy, and she fell to her knees. She looked like she had just been destroyed by a meteor. "I can't believe the dog jerk bit us," she moaned. "Does it really matter how many people turn in to watch us?" asked Andrea. It's just morning announcement." Miss Cuddy jumped to her feet. "Of course it matters," she said. "We are winner at elementary school, and don't you forget it. Nobody beat us. We're number 1. I didn't go to film school for the 4 years to come in second." She started pacing back and forth. "We need more ice balls," she muttered. "How are we going to get more ice balls?" That was weird. Why would she want more ice balls? Aren't 2 ice balls enough? What would we do with more ice balls anyway? And where would you get ice ball? I don't even think you can rent them. Miss Cuddy is nutty. "Do you mean we need more people to watch our morning announcement?" asked Andrea. "Yes," Miss Cuddy replied. "We need to do something tomorrow morning that we will blow Dirk's school out of the water." "Why is everybody always talking about boat?" "We could get a funny hat and have AJ put a fake nose and glasses," suggested Michael. "No, Dirk already did that," Miss Cuddy said, still pacing back and forth. "We have to come up with something new, different. AJ, do you have any special talent that nobody else can do?" I can make armpit fart," I told them. "That's special talent?" "AJ is good at telling jokes," said Ryan. "He told jokes in the school talent show." "That might work," said Miss Cuddy. "AJ, tomorrow morning I want you to come in here with your best jokes." "Does that mean I don't write the scripts anymore?" asked Andrea. You have with the lot tomorrow," Miss Cuddy told Andrea. Andrea looked all mad. I stuck out my tongue at her to make her madder. "Ha! I would be in front of the camera while she would have to little glide around. This was the greatest day of my life."